What's up, guys? It's your boy T,
And it's your boy D.
And this your boy Jay.
and this is Unquoted Guys coming at you guys real quick. Your number one source for pop culture news. Let's get it. So today, guys, we will be talking about Miss Jessica Krug, aka Miss Rachel Dawson, Part 2. How do you guys feel about that?
I find it kind of hilarious because she kept this up for like a minute, and like the level of work you have to do to pretend to be black and teach like black and Latina studies, like that shit is astronomical. And did she really think she could get away with this for so long? That shit just makes no sense. But it's also funny as shit.
Yeah, I think it's hilarious, and I feel like she's not that intelligent to think she would be able to get away with doing that for that long, and nobody would eventually find out. Like either somebody was gonna eventually find out, or she was gonna eventually admit it. Either way, she eventually gonna get exposed. I feel like for her to try to keep that up for that long is kind of ridiculous. And for someone that did not have found out by now. Like it took her admitting it. I'm shocked someone hasn't found out and like exposed her by now. But everything getting exposed in 2020. So
I mean, you have to think about it, bro. The black community, we're so accepting of anybody. Like, hold on, wait, you 10% nigga? Hey, what's up, man? You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what you look like. You 10%, you 5%, we still take you.
But you also got to think about like back in the slave times. Remember, it was like some people would look straight white, but if the white people find out, oh, you have 0.5% black in you, like, nah, bro, you a nigga. Like, so I guess that could kind of play into how we just accept people that just have like a small percentage of black. But this girl, she was a white Jew from Kansas City. Like, come on now. But I do give her a props though for fooling everybody for so long. You know, that takes skill. I'm not even gonna lie. And dedication.
She be an actor to be able to pull that off for that long.
She is an actor for pulling that off that long.
Right. You know what reminds me of Robert Downey Jr. from Tropic Thunder? Like, remember when he did that blackface and like honestly, like some people didn't know, like, oh shit, like that was an actual white person.
That's bullshit. He did not look black at all. Not at all.
Some people, I'm serious. Like some people was like so convinced and shit like that.
Hell no. They must have been white as fuck and never met a black person a day in their fucking.
I know.
That man, maybe he could pass for like India, like from India or some shit like that. There's no way in hell Robert Downey Jr. was a black man. No one believed that.
I couldn't believe it, but I've heard that some people did. Like they were like, wow, like, I mean, because he played into the character like so much. It's like I guess people like did some kind of like cognitive dissonance and like, maybe this guy is black. Like I don't know, bro.
No,
but shit can happen, bro. If you believe enough, shit gonna happen.
But she could pass though. Like I'm looking at the pictures of Jessica Krug. I'm looking at her. I'm like, yeah, she could pass as a mixed girl. I've seen mixed girls who look like her, but I just think it's just so like she lied to herself so hard. She's sitting there like having discussions with like little black girls and saying like stuff about culture and stuff like that, and they're looking up to her, and then like whole time she's just like some old white lady. It's like, damn.
Yeah, but my theory is that she fell in love with like black and like Latin culture so much that she wanted to be a part of it and also wanted to teach it. But she knew like herself that, me being a white Jewish person, I can't teach this, so she just chose to go the extra mile and be black, literally, just to teach and like, share what she quote unquote loves.
Yeah, her students are probably like looking at her like she's crazy now. Like I can't even imagine like what their reactions would be.
At least she didn't go to like an HBCU because she went to George Washington University. That's not an HBCU. So I mean, if she went to HBCU, it would have been 10 times worse.
Yes.
Maybe they would have caught on quicker if she went to an HBCU.
People would have caught on real quick.
I mean, she said she was
able to pull that off for that long.
She said she was mixed with Spanish and black though. I don't know if you guys ever seen Spanish and black. It can kind of go either way. So
that's true.
It's not mixed people. Like there are mixed people who literally just look white. So like it's not like that's completely out of reality that she would look like that. But I just always think it's funny when like someone like her, Rachel Dawes, does it, and they Google the parents, and the parents like the most whitest person you have ever seen. Bro, it's just hilarious.
It's a recessive gene. That's why I look this way. Like, nah,
bro.
But
she must have got some black ding along or something to make her that focus on wanting to be black. She must have got some black dick.
And then realize like this is the side that I should be on whole time. But yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, that's wild. But she must have really wanted it badly to like just play that role like her entire life. Like I want to know exactly like how many years she kept that up for.
They should like definitely make a Netflix special on people like her and Rachel Dawes. Like I would watch it. I think that would be like just funny. Like to see like has she always been like that? Like it's I don't know. And my thing is like I don't even feel offended. Like I feel flattered that someone is that into like black culture because it's not like they're sitting there doing negative stuff for black culture. Like they're in Tifa and shit like that and starting riots. But like really they're just sitting there spreading the culture to other people. So honestly, I don't care that she did it. Like it doesn't make me feel bad. But how do you guys feel about it?
I feel as if, like it's not that big because she didn't like profit or like benefit off of it like that. You know, she was just teaching African and Latina studies at college. I mean, you know, and honestly, she could have probably used that to kind of get other like white people more, you know, knowledgeable about black culture because sometimes people do care who is sending the like message. So her being a white person sending the message to other, you know, white people about, you know, black and African and Latino stuff could have helped open their eyes. And so like I don't really see it as anything really that negative and bad. She still shouldn't have done it, but it's not a big deal in my opinion.
Yeah, it's not the worst thing in the world. Like, there's definitely a lot worse shit people could do, but that's kind of like it is paying like respects to like the black culture, like in a way. Because it's just she just admired it that much that she would kind of like pretend to be it, and she did that for a while. So I kind of take it as a sign of respect, but I feel like it's still laughable at the same time that she played that off for that long and was able to pull it off.
It's just completely hilarious to me. Honestly, the only problem I really have is her like sometimes she like read the N word out like loud, and you know that's kind of why she probably wanted to claim black. She's like, guys, I can say nigga, like,
oh nah,
like she probably got gassed off of that. But besides that, like, yeah, I'm saying like, hey, if you want to be a nigga, hey, fuck it, go ahead, be black.
Yeah, I mean, and it's like, and like she actually took the time to like know her shit. Like she didn't just, you know, pretend to be black and then just start talking black, doing all this like stereotypical black stuff. Like she actually took the time to learn the history, the culture, this, that, and the third. So she wasn't like just some bullshit like cultural you know, appropriator or nothing. But you know, yeah, the N word is still off limits at all times. I mean, they obviously say it when they're all together, but you can't just say it in like a class with like other people and other black students and like expect some shit to just be swept under the rug. That was a bad move.
yeah, that's when pretending to be black goes wrong. And when you say that word, the most evil word in the English language, like that's unacceptable for anyone that's not black.
So have you guys ever like culturally like appropriated any like culture that you've been around?
Shit. No, not really. I mean, nah. And that's mainly because I that thought never really like crossed my mind. I mean, I might do a like stereotypical white voice to be like, "Hey, bruh, what's up, Kyle? Like, how you doing, bro?" Like, you know, things like that. That's just jokes. But besides that, nah, I don't appropriate no cultures out here.
Yeah, I mean, just jokingly, like here and there, that's when I would imitate like other races, but like it would just be like in joking short term periods of time. Like I never wanted to like fully embrace on like imitating another culture like for a long period of time. I would probably never did that.
I think it just depends on who you're around, because I feel like a lot of white people who end up being white and they end up being around a lot of black people, they kind of take on a lot of black culture. And I think it just goes along with anything. So I remember whenever I'd hang out with a lot of my Hispanic friends, like I automatically like kind of fall into their terminology and the stuff that the words that they use. And I start listening to the music that they listen to just because like, hey, like we're enjoying the same thing. So I think it is easy for people to slip into it. But I think people just always have to remind themselves that, like, you know, you're still something else. So
yeah, you gotta. There are limits, and I mean, I feel as if someone should make some guidelines, like, you know,
guidelines,
yeah, something because
nigga got.
Well, it doesn't have to be for niggas. Like this could be for all races, well, ethnicities trying to like, you know, do that with other ethnicities. Like you can do this, but there are certain things that you just can't really like do because it's just going to be like a huge sign of disrespect. I think someone should just draw some guidelines all about that, and then everybody would be good.
That actually sounds like a good idea for a video. Top 10 things you should never tell a black person that are extremely offensive.
Have you seen niggas in Paris? Like never. Like, stop asking me that shit. Like that shit's just annoying. You just wanted to say the N-word. Like right. I know. But
yeah, that's just certain unwritten rules that everybody should know, and it's like if you don't know, then somebody needs to teach you that shit.
Exactly. So, you guys have any closing thoughts?
No matter how much you love the black culture, if you're not black, it's best to not say the N-word. Boom.
Hey, just be yourself and don't try to imitate another culture, another person, another race. Just be yourself.
Yeah. I mean, my closing thought is like she did say she had some mental issues, but then again, everyone says that whenever they get in trouble. So, my thing is like, yeah, you just have to, you can like someone's culture, but like, you know, you got to be proud of yourself too. You know, you got to have confidence in where you come from. You know, it's not, there's no problem. There's not a problem being a white girl from Kansas, you know?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. And people, I feel like people now feel like they have to like be part of something or like have some kind of culture in order to like stick out or be cool. And it's like, bro, you just be yourself. So, you know, my closing statement is, you know, it's all right to be yourself. But this has been your boy T.
This has been your boy D.
It's been your boy J.
And we're out.